All right.
All right. I don't know. I'm so excited, Larry. This is a really fun one. You excited?
Yeah, I was
This
just,
one is
I was
this
just,
one is just so
I was
silly.
just letting Stephen Goldberg know that Bad Company won't be here tonight.
What do you mean bad company?
He was saying he's looking forward to good music and good company. I said, well,
"Oh no, we only have
the
good
band's
company.
Bad Company will not be.
No, you only have
performing.
good company at this piano bar. I just invited people on Twitter to come watch. Well, not Twitter anymore. X, whatever. Happy Friday. X.
Marks the spot.
Yes. Yeah, Leonard, the weather's been beautiful here too, but man, we need some rain, you know? I wouldn't mind if it rained a little bit.
Maybe tomorrow. All right, we'll get started just
Linda
another minute or
Henderson is here, and Bob in Honeybrook. I love that name, Honeybrook. Hi, Patricia. Joanne.
so. Rick and Dottie from New Mexico are here.
I better shut my... Oh, Rick and Dottie are on Facebook.
Look at that.
They're usually on YouTube.
They might
Mixing
be
me
watching
all
on
up.
YouTube as well.
You know, I can't get Facebook now on my phone, so I'm
Okay, well,
all discombobulated. But it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna
are
play
you
the
almost
piano.
ready? Are you ready?
I am ready.
Good evening, and welcome to Season 5, Episode 16 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Kosson, streaming live to you on YouTube, Twitch TV, LinkedIn, and Bandcamp. Hi, Facebook. Tonight's episode is The Things We Keep. And now, please welcome to her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg. And there you have it. I don't know, where's your mic, Rob? Well, okay, I'll vamp while you're looking for your microphone.
I found the microphone. Good evening and welcome.
Did you find your way into your own home? I wasn't sure.
I know exactly where I am, Larry. I just couldn't find the mic. Hi, Mike.
I know that intro still cracks some people up, you know. Please welcome to her own home.
Yes, I like to be welcomed wherever I go, even if it's to my own home. So here we are, another Friday night, and we've got a very special piano bar set for you tonight. It's cracking me up. It's cracking me up. So you might think in an episode with the theme, The Things We Keep, we would think about, like, you know, what do you keep? Promises, you know, whatever. No. This is all about things that we save, right? Or things that we collect, possibly hoard. Sometimes there's a fine line between, like, having a collection and hoarding. So this whole live stream theme
Say
is
that
about the
5
things
times
we
fast. Come on,
keep.
live
I'm not
stream
going to say
theme.
it again.
All right.
It's
Well,
not.
it's on the ticker, so there you go.
So we're going to start with gold, right? I don't hoard gold. I don't have gold. But we hear about that in stories, right? The pirates and the kings, right? They hoarded gold. They had them in caves and had them in big treasure boxes, all right? Lots of fairy tales about gold, misers. Here's Fields of Gold. fields of gold for all of you gold hoarders out there. Things we keep. So what do you guys keep? This is a good time for us to talk about, in an honest way. We like to be honest here in Robin's Piano Bar. What is it you collect? What is it that you cannot resist, picking up in your travels, when you're at an antique store, garage sale? What must you have? What must you keep? I've been thinking a lot about that as we try to keep purging the house and not collecting too much stuff. There's some things I find irresistible. I'll talk to you about that as we go through the live stream. One thing is in this next song. This is called Paper Roses, and I like paper. I can't explain it. I've always liked paper. I don't do anything with the paper. I do not do origami or make paper airplanes. I'm not really crafty with paper. My friend Chris Kirk she makes all these beautiful things. You see one behind me on set. She makes all kinds of things out of paper. But for some reason, if I'm near a paper store, I must go in. And I have to. I want to look at the colors and the texture. Larry knows this, right, Larry?
Well, today I opened up a package, and I was about to recycle the paper packaging that was around whatever came in the box. Mm-hmm. And you said, I'll keep that.
I said, stop. He was about to recycle the paper, like the perfectly good brown paper. I need that paper.
Okay, you didn't explain what you need it for, but okay.
I might need it to pack something, Larry.
Okay. All right.
You know?
I just knew that you needed it.
Yeah, I do need it. I need all the paper, but sometimes we go we're on tour and there'll be like a paper shop in a small town, and I at least love it. And I was in heaven in South Korea and in China because they had all this handmade paper everywhere. Yes, I brought it home with me. Yes, I have it for the last 15 years. I've done nothing with it. It's too beautiful to use as wrapping paper. I don't know what to do with it, but I look at it sometimes. Okay, is that enough? All right, so now I've confessed. So now you tell us, okay? Tell us. We want to know. Type it in the comments. right, Lara. So what do we got? Have people been fessing up? What's going on?
Vases or vases, depending on.
Oh,
where
I
you're from.
collect those too. Who collects them? Who? Tell us.
Who did I see collect vases?
Who?
Marcia collects.
Marsha, I'm with you on that. And Steven says comics.
Patricia
Some
is
people-
all about the stickers, which we love.
All right, Joanne collects. Someone says she has friends who collect shoes. I have friends like that too. I don't kind of get it. Like I don't collect shoes, but like I just got rid of a bunch of shoes and like I'll replace my sneakers.
what-
but I don't
look
collect
what
shoes.
Joanne said
But
about-
next,
look what
she
she
says
said.
she collects socks. Now, my husband has so many socks, it's incomprehensible.
It's not about collecting them. I wear them.
But Larry, you also hoard them because
I don't hoard them.
you have so many pairs of cycling socks. I mean, how many do you need? I do the laundry very often, as you know, because I love doing it.
Okay.
And
So
do not criticize the way I decide to have fun, people.
Okay.
I do a lot of laundry. I love it. So,
But I need different types of socks for different types of weather conditions.
I don't know. I've got a few pairs of socks. All right, I've got some wool socks. I've got some
Got a little chilly this week. It was a little chilly out there.
sneaker socks. Got some thin ones, some thick ones, and it's over. It's it. Over and out. You've got the cycling socks and the compression socks, and then
There's the below
the knee
50.
sock.
There's the below 55 sock. There's the above 55. The below 60 sock.
Okay, so Vicky
the
likes
above 60
pens,
sock.
and she likes the pen. I see. People are. I'm so glad you're being honest, and I appreciate it. Forgive my laughing, because some of them are funny. And Patricia says stickers. Yeah, I get it. I get it about the stickers. I do. In fact, if you're on Instagram, there's maybe I shouldn't tell you because it'll just enable you more. But there's a handle, an account called Wasabi Shop, WASABI. Okay, the stickers are crazy. Is a sticker for everything, and they use them to like build art and make stories in journals using only stickers. It's unbelievable. Like they're so good.
So
I'm not going to start with that though. I'm not gonna
Peter
start
says
with
he
the stickers.
collects the old style TVs. We've got two for you if you want to come to New Jersey and pick up two
No,
old style.
we donated
we did?
them.
Okay.
They're gone. They're gone. All right. So the next song is also collect something that I collect. I'm trying not to now, though. I really am trying not to. This is called, this song is Time in a Bottle, but I don't collect time. No one can. It's uncollectible. But bottles, that's another story. Colored glass. So it started in Vermont, Leonard, near where you live. There were a few antique stores, and I was doing some theater in Vermont, and as I'm driving on Route 7 south, beautiful. I could see the sun shining through this beautiful colored glass, and the glass is shaped like violin bottles. We used to be old whiskey bottles. So I started collecting those, and I have them in purple and blue and clear. And then it just started to become any kind of colored beautiful bottle to put in windows. So not such a great idea always to have them in the windows. I forget I have them on top. They open the window and they fall and they break. But yeah, I've broken a number of them. And I'm running out of window shelf space. All right. There's a second confession of the day. Second. So keep going. Tell us what you collect. All right. Well, this next one is somewhat special because I'm going to show you a collection of something I collect. I'm going to play two originals back to back. The first one is Maneki Neko. And here is my Maneki Neko collection. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So these are Maneki Nekos, little kitty cats from Japan with their paws up. Usually it's the right paw. Sometimes it's the left. And some of them wave. Sky. Little tiny guy. So yeah, they're kind of cute and they're good luck. And I think I gave a few away. Gave a few to my daughter. And they're in this tray that I made. It's a needlepoint. It was a belt. It was supposed to be a needlepoint belt, but we made it into a tray instead. And there they are, completely useless. And
They bring good luck.
but yes, they bring good luck, and I love them. I mean, they're just the sweetest thing, right? So those are Maneki Nekos, and here is the song. And the next piece I'm going to play is called "Take the Time Learning to Knit." Dedicate that to my late mom. Still hard to say that. She died just a few months ago. My mother collected wool. She did knit. She knit quite a bit. Blankets and scarves and sweaters and all kinds of things. Arm warmers, headbands. Fabulous knitter. Absolutely fabulous. But if she found wool that she really loved, it could have been the color or the texture, she'd buy it without knowing what she was going to make with it. She would just buy it. And so when my sister and I started to clean things out, we found a lot of wool, unfinished projects, and a lot of wool. And my sister found places to donate it to, which is great. But I could not believe how much we found. I mean, we thought it was over, and then we'd find more, and just like boxes of it, and some of it really, really gorgeous. But all right, so I'm going to do Maneki Neko, and then Take the Time, subtitled Learning to Knit, which is about being patient. I recorded that one as a piano cello duet on my album In the Arms of the Wind. That was Take the Time. I'm going to take a look at some comments here. And Judy says it's impossible not to pick up shells on the beach or acorns. And I get that. I mean, I pick up shells on the beach. Doesn't everyone? Right? Yes. What else? Harlan. Peter says he's having tangerines. Okay. But let's see. What else do we see, Larry, about collections?
I don't know, but I love that Bill and Bobby are in the middle of nowhere in Nevada and watching us using Starlink. How cool is that?
That is extremely cool. I'm going to try YouTube on my computer. Oh, there we are. For some reason, it wasn't working so great on my phone. And Kitty and Mars are watching from Texas. It's pretty awesome.
Hi, Kitty and Mars. Nice to see you here.
Thank you for being here.
All of the Lols are here, Robin. I don't know if you were aware of that.
No. Who's here?
All of the Lols. Brett's watching in New Jersey.
Hi, Brett in New Jersey.
Allegra, Tanya, and Troy are watching.
I love that
Florida.
You guys are watching. Thank you for watching. They just had a big loss in their family. Someone who I grew up with and loved, their dear dad. So let's do a tribute to Dr. Ed, a.k.a. Pappy Lowell, right now. This is probably a song he listened to a bit. This one is Scarborough Fair, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Well, so how does that have to do with hoarding and the things we keep? Well, I'll tell you what. As you know, I like gardening. I do a lot of gardening. A little bit of addiction there. And I have a herb garden. Right?
Herb or herb?
Herb.
Herb. You collect
Is it
herb.
harbor or arbor? Is it herbs or herbs?
Herb lives down the street. We'll collect him when we're done with the live
Herb
stream.
lives down the street, and I grow herbs.
This is
Then
Robin's.
why is it just spelled ERBS? You know,
This is Robin's Piano Bar.
Why don't we just make it simple?
Only herbs can drink at the bar.
That's right. Only herbs.
If you're a herb,
anyway,
you can join us here.
I keep herbs. All right. So right now I've got tarragon and lavender and sage and thyme and different kinds of sage and rosemary, and it takes up all this space, and I cut it up, I dry it, I go through all this process, I put it in bottles. Do I use it? Not really. Parsley flakes, I have it. It probably stays good for about 6 months when you do that. Sometimes we use it in our cooking, but for the amount that I actually grow and then collect and trouble with, no, I don't use it. But I love doing it. I love growing it, drying it, and putting it in little cute bottles with labels on them. So I guess that's something I kind of collect and keep that I don't really particularly need.
Well, which we haven't done in a while, when we order Chinese food, we get soup, and you keep the containers for the soup.
I do keep the containers for the soup because I put my pasta sauce in there.
Well, that's something that you collect.
Well, I used to collect the little mustard and the soy sauce packages, but we never used them, so then we just throw them out. But when the drawer's full.
That was silly that we collected those. Because you get fresh ones every time you go and pick up the Chinese
it doesn't
food.
make any sense. It doesn't make sense. Hey, you're tuned into Robin's Piano Bar. We're on episode 251. 2 weeks ago, we hit 250. It was epic. So much fun. If you missed it or missed any of the past live streams, you can find them all. We archive them on one platform, YouTube. And you just go to youtube.com/Robin Spielberg. Click on playlists at the top. And there you can choose any season you'd like to watch, any episode you'd like to watch. So that was Scarborough Fair. We are doing episode 16 now in season 5, and we're doing a theme on the things we keep, the things we collect, the things we might hoard. I didn't bring it. I do have buttons. Who collects buttons? Raise your hand. Who has? Hi, William. Glad to see that you're there in Lake Oswego. Thank you. And Bill and Bobby just signed in and watching. Awesome. So anyone else collect buttons? You ever buy some nice blouse or whatever, and it comes with an extra button, right? In case you lose one. And you take that, you stick it in a jar or a drawer or whatever. And even if you lose a button, are you going to find that one? If you're like me, I end up going to like Target or whatever and look for a button. I never find it in a matching button. Have we ever found a matching button? Remember, Larry, that green shirt we were trying to find? I had like this huge jar of buttons. I said, I must
Never found
have
it.
a green, like plastic little green shirt button for you. No, we did not. So for all the button collectors out there, here's a real fun one.
Do you remember when we cleaned up my parents' house? And my father must have every screw and nail known to man in that basement.
Oh, yeah.
There must have
every
been,
kind.
There must have been 1,000 or 1,500
more
pounds.
I
mean, we're talking about
pounds.
1,000 pounds, maybe 1,500
I don't think 1,000 pounds,
oh, yeah,
but there
were. We dragged out at least 1,000 pounds worth of screws and nails and bits.
Well, it was over a course of 8 years. It wasn't like it just happened, right?
He used old coffee cans to collect them, and there were just thousands of them.
Thousands. All right.
Crazy.
Let me know if you guys have buttons. You got buttons?
Because every time he needed a screw, he would go to the store, go to the hardware
All right.
store.
Wait,
and
cats
buy
are coming in. They are looking at the Maneki Nekos. Do you see this? Are they on camera?
They are not on camera. They're off camera, but
oh,
someone's captured.
This
There's
is
Leo.
Say hi.
Say hi, Leo. Hi.
He's not saying anything.
He's like, this is a
No,
microphone.
You'll have to check out the Maneki Nekos. Okay, back to buttons. This is button up your overcoat.
So
delightfully fun to play.
I should let the audience know that I do collect something. I collect any pieces of paper that have the portrait of a president, a former president, usually dead presidents. Ben Franklin happens to be my favorite president. So if you have any pieces of paper lying around that have Ben Franklin on it, send that my way. Andrew Jackson, he's a good one too. Alexander Hamilton, love him.
And and Venmo and PayPal also accepted here at the piano bar. But Larry, actually,
Benjamin's
this
accepted
in all seriousness, this next song
Before
is
we go into
something
the next
about
song,
what Larry collects.
Before we go into that, something very big happened last weekend. Something incredibly big happened last weekend.
It kind of did. It did.
We have to share.
Okay, go ahead. You have to do it.
To
we have to do this. It's a bragging moment.
So,
hey, is my head cut off? Because on YouTube it is.
No, it's because the way you have it on your thing. It's not. It's not cut off.
Are you sure my head's not cut off?
Now your head's completely cut off because I just put up Robin is an icon. Anyone who didn't know this, she's the 2024 official Icon Award winner from the Intercontinental Music Awards. Boy, that's a mouthful.
Intercontinental Music Awards. Flying picked up 2 awards.
Sounds like something Mary Poppins would sing.
Production and classical crossover. And then we won the grand prize.
Robin won. I mean, this is basically the best in show.
Yep.
So, Robin, you get the applause for that. Crowd goes wild.
I take the picture off now.
Yeah,
please.
Okay.
Icon coming through. Icon at the piano. Here's what's kind of funny about the letter, though, that I got to get a certificate and this award's coming and all this stuff. Anyway, it says in the press release that I am a promising musician with a promising career ahead of me, which is why I've been awarded the Icon Prize. I'm almost 62, folks. So anyway, I'm glad to hear that I have a promising career. I also won a $1,000 cash prize, which is great. And I also won a $5,000 scholarship to the Music Biz Academy so I can learn more about the music business. I'm
sorry.
I am a professor that teaches international music business at a university, but wait, I am going to take.
You can always learn more.
You can always learn more. I am going to take the course. I am going to enroll, and I'm going to use that scholarship. But I'm sure I'm going to learn something. All right, moving on to the next one on things that we keep. This is for Larry. It's something I'm never going to really understand about him. Larry, I love you. I love you so much. I just, we're married 29 years, and I don't get the bicycle tire thing, okay? Larry will look at catalogs that show bicycle tires, and he will look at them for a really long time. He also has a lot of bicycle tires and tubes in our home, and I don't understand that. He says he needs them. Okay, and there were some extra.
The most important thing
Last week, a friend of ours was stranded on the road with a flat tire for his bike, and Larry went over to save him with some extra tires. He didn't have the right ones with him, actually, but as it turned out, we did. He just didn't bring that one. He did have other tubes at home. He would have had the right one.
Trying to get over there fast.
Anyway, if anyone's ever stranded in our zip code area with a flat tire, I'm sure that we could help out. So this one's for you.
It's all about where the rubber meets the road.
I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It's French. You want to give it a shot, Lair?
Les bicyclettes.
Les bicyclettes de Belize. Okay, I can't believe I haven't played this before on a live stream, but here we go. This is for you collecting bicycles and bicycle tires.
It's a sweet song.
Sweet song. I can't believe I haven't played that before on a live stream. That's just crazy. So I see that William Burchell's watching. Hi, Bill. Nice to see you here. And you had a lifetime collection of nail screws, nuts, and washers.
Yeah.
It just seems to be that is what it is. We collect that kind of stuff. And then we end up, like, if we're going to hang curtains or do something, we end up going to the hardware store and just buying what we need. We don't go, like, it's so hard to look in the garage, like, through the coffee cans, trying to find, like, the exact right
Don't you remember?
Or,
my father had, like, 20 hammers because when he couldn't find a hammer, he'd go over to the hardware store and buy a new one.
Yes.
Same thing with the screwdrivers. It's just, like, crazy.
Yes, I know. Peter says he memorizes useless trivia. Larry does that, but I really love it. I actually love all this ridiculous information that he has. And Sharon says that her husband has buckets of golf balls, but he doesn't golf anymore. But you're saving them. There's got to be something artistic you can do with the golf ball. Like, I look that stuff up on Pinterest. It's like, I had collected. I should have brought down the hotel key collection because that's crazy. We collect those. Right?
They're credit card ones, yeah.
The credit card.
Plastic ones.
Yeah,
not the
I have a big
style.
ring. They're in the guest room. And I can't throw them away. And then I also...
That's the thing. I still remember when we would check into a hotel and they'd give you a real key to your room.
Yes, and you returned it.
You'd always return it. Now...
Not the plastic thing.
The plastic thing.
It might have your info or something on it.
Except in China.
Yeah, we already told that story.
Yeah. You have to return the key.
Ams got arrested for not returning that key.
What? You don't have the key? Go get it.
They were really mad.
They were so upset.
Okay, I don't understand, but
it's okay.
After that, the
give us the
the manager over there, my artist manager, held my hotel keys for me because she was afraid that I would check out and not have it. Mm-hmm. All right, these next two are originals for things that we collect, things we keep, maybe we even hoard. I have not looked through all the comments. There's lots here. Candlesticks. Candles?
I didn't see anybody collecting.
All right,
candlesticks.
well, I know it's a thing.
My mom had a lot of
Your mom had a lot of candlesticks, and if I'm at an antique place or a garage sale, like, I look at them, I don't really need candlesticks. Right? But I do have probably too many sets of them. So this one is Candlelight Waltz. It's an original. And the next one I'm going to talk to you about before I play it. So here's Candlelight Waltz. Let's do that again. All right. The other one's a little bit of a show and tell for those of you who have read my book. Yes, I wrote a book years ago, 10 years ago, Naked on the Bench, My Adventures in Pianoland. It's kind of fun and funny to read, I think, and there's also an audiobook of it. I've collected, for as long as I can remember, rocks. I'm going to show you some of my rocks, whether you like it, want me to or not. Oh, it's heavy. It's very heavy. These are the rocks. This is heavy. These are the rocks that I brought home from my trip to the national parks with my family, my sister and my parents, when I was about 10 or 11 years old. For those of you who have read my book, you know why I have these rocks. For those of you who have not read my book, you have no idea why I have these rocks. Am I allowed to tell them on this show? Or can I not say that on TV?
You can, except you have to wait another 10 minutes so that we're past the 10 o'clock hour in the Eastern States.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah.
All right. I won't actually say the explicit thing.
Put your kids to bed.
When I went on a national park trip, I got to put this down, with my parents.
Can't lift it, huh, Rob?
It's so heavy.
What do you have in there? Rocks?
Rocks. And when I went on this trip, we were so privileged to be able to go on a trip with our family to the national parks. My dad was a salesman. He had 3 weeks off in a year, and we usually took it off all at once. And we all, except my dad, got terribly car sick and air sick and seasick, so he was always cleaning up vomit on these trips. Or we were in a drug-induced state from having too much Dramamine. In any case, my parents told us, my sister and I, that they wanted us for this to be a memorable trip. And so we were allowed, when we went into a national park, we could get anything we wanted in the gift store. Anything. So one of the first stops was, I think, Yellowstone. It might have been Yosemite, not sure which one. Anyway, went into the gift store. My sister's looking at earrings and turquoise jewelry, whatever, and I am looking at the T-shirts. I'm not going to tell you what the T-shirt said, but it said something, and I thought it meant something else. And I really wanted said shirt. Let's just say that I did not come home with that shirt. My parents wouldn't let me have the shirt, and I got really mad and really upset because they told me I could have whatever I wanted from the gift shop. And no. So when we went to the next national park,
except that.
You'll have to understand. You have to read the book. Sorry, folks. It's on Amazon. Naked on the Bench, My Adventures in Pianoland. Anyway,
Google it.
The shirt said something. And then
Google it.
Anyway, let me just get on with this. We went to the next national park and we got to a store. My dad's like, "Why aren't you buying something? Why are you sulking?" I said, "I don't want anything anymore." Because I wanted that shirt, and you would not let me have the stupid pink T-shirt with the cat on it. And he said, "Fine, be that way. Don't take anything home." And I said, "Well, I'll just collect rocks," which is what I did because I had a rock tumbler at home. As you can see, these are beautifully tumbled rocks. So I collected rocks. My sister bought turquoise jewelry and earrings and T-shirts and postcards and whatever, and I didn't get anything. But I loved the rocks that I got. And several from Big Sur.
I bet your sister doesn't have anything from that trip, and you do.
Well, I don't know. She probably has the turquoise jewelry. Anyway, at the time, you might remember back a long time ago, because we're so old now, luggage did not have wheels. And I don't even think there was weight limit. It's like whatever you can carry,
right.
You can take with you on your trip.
Right.
No one weighed it. You know what I mean? It's like if you could carry it, you could bring it. So at the end of the trip, all the rocks, everything, my stuff was all in the suitcase. And my dad couldn't lift my suitcase. He said, "What the heck is in here? Rocks?" I said, "Yes, Dad. Rocks. That's what's in there. That's what I took from the trip for my memories." And he thought I was joking or I was being a smart aleck. He goes, "You're such a wise guy, such a smart aleck." And that was it. He never knew. And so I go home and I tumbled them the rest of the summer. And here they are. And to this day, it's like 50 years later. And I could, if I spilled these on the bed, I could pretty much tell you where each one is from. That's my story, and now I'm going to play Flower in the Rock.
Can't get that at a live show, folks. So the most collected and most useless form of currency, Robin, do you know what it is?
Currency?
Yeah, the most
Pennies, I guess.
Yeah, they are. Not you guess. You know, pennies get lost in circulation because what happens
they do.
is
I had all those Indian head pennies, and
people don't spend pennies; they collect them.
Right.
But they don't spend them, and it's just this huge.
We got some
debacle.
questions here. Hang on. Lorraine's going to watch later. She's visiting her daughter.
Question.
Karen says, "Flower in the Rock" is from what album? From Heel of the Hand, the very first one. That's 31 years old. Jackie's over here. Jackson the cat.
He ran away.
What else? Anyone else? Oh, yeah, heart-shaped rocks. Yeah, I collect those too. Leonard, I'm glad to hear that you had a rock and mineral collection. I feel less alone now.
Most gardeners do.
I suppose so. I did show the cards on the live stream, hotel cards.
You did.
All right, I'll have to go through these comments a bit later, so get on with it. But this next one, Larry, remember I was asking you what key it was in?
I don't know, but before we move on to this next one, because it's The Gambler, just a quick announcement about one of the shows. So we announced on the last live stream a few new shows, but one that's coming up in November, on November 2nd, we just found out that the show is going to be free to the public. The city of Marion decided
that's really nice of them.
Donate the
tickets
to the entire community. So if you're anywhere near Southern Illinois and watching this live stream, you might want to consider heading on over on November 2nd to Marion, Illinois, where we'll be, and Robin will perform live. And it's their inaugural space. That's the reason that they're
That's
making
really awesome.
The show.
Oh, it's a new space.
It's a new renovated space. Yes.
Am I the first concert in that space?
You're going to be
the first pianist?
You're going to be the first official. In fact, I'll show the.
Well, they better because I am an icon.
Hall.
Right.
You are an icon.
I'm an icon. So
there's a picture
that.
of the. So it's an old converted church that the city took over and is making into a performance.
Oh, it looks beautiful. All that glass. Yeah, you showed it. You showed us that before.
Yeah. So.
Larry, I have a very important question. The next song.
Well, according to my sheet music,
you said it was E flat, right?
E flat. Yeah.
Okay. So, The Gambler, because people collect coins. All right.
That's right. Play penny poker.
Well, this next one might surprise you. It's from the musical Evita, Another Suitcase, Another Haul. If you're just tuning in, this live stream is number 251. And it's all about the things that we keep, things that we hold, things we might hoard. We are better now, Larry. We are better, but we had a ridiculous amount of luggage.
We had a lot of luggage.
And I think one of the reasons is because we travel so much for tour, we're always trying to find the right thing for the gown, the right thing to take. The solution is to take less. And then you don't need great luggage. But yeah, it's better now.
I think we're getting better at that.
We've got another cat over here. Sasha's over here to kind of check out the Maneki Neko collection.
I feel like I'm getting better at packing less. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, I've always been pretty good about the packing part. Anyway, here we go. Flowers of the day are hydrangeas and dahlias. Dahlias, the last hurrah of the garden in the Northeast. And the next collection, this is going to be a song, the opening theme from the film Forrest Gump. It's called Feather Theme. I collect feathers for the cats. They love them. All right, don't tell Sasha I have this feather. This is like my stash. I'm always on the lookout. Right? Didn't I find one today at the UPS store?
She was over here. She was really intent when you were playing The Gambler. She's like, I know that song.
I know that song. The cat, she's like, I know that song. Yeah. I used to gamble, but I'm better now. Both Sasha and Leo are crazy about feathers. And found that out because I took one out of my hat. And so now, whenever I'm on a walk on the trail or just, I always keep an eye out and put them in the drawer in the kitchen, and they just love them. They tear them to shreds.
The chat is talking about angry icons, Robin.
What do you mean angry icons?
I guess someone must have pressed the wrong button, but do you see an icon?
You're all mad at me?
There's an icon on the screen. It's Robin. She's an icon, but not an angry icon.
Oh, you're posting angry. I want to say hi to a new listener. It looks like a new viewer. We've got Tamarin Irwin. Thank you so much for watching. And Mr. Chico says, I have no idea why you popped up on my recommendation. I have no idea why, but I'm here. Well, we're glad you're here. This is live stream number 251. I've been doing this now for years, and suddenly you're here. It's magic, so you must be meant to be here. I'm Robin. That's my husband, Larry, over there.
Hi,
I
Mr.
play
Chico.
piano. And we play songs. I play songs based on a theme on Friday nights, and the theme tonight is things that we keep. So I just was talking about collecting feathers, so that means I'm going to play a song about feathers. This is the feather theme from Forrest Gump.
You know, as we come to the very last 15 minutes of tonight's live stream, it went really fast. Just want to remind everyone, we will be here again next week. September, 2 weeks in a row, amazing. That's good news. The bad news is we've only got 2 weeks in September to be able to live stream because we'll be traveling. So, and if you're anywhere near Utica, New York.
Utica, New York. Where's that, Lair?
Where is that?
Yeah.
Utica, New York?
I know I'm going there, but good to know where it is.
It's in New York State. It's central New York.
Yeah, but how far up?
Well, it's about an hour and a half north of Albany.
Oh, okay.
And it's south of Rochester and Syracuse.
Yep. Information on my website, robinspielberg.com. Just click on the concert tab, and all the info is there. So hope to see my upstate New York peeps. What I just do with my glasses?
Not exactly sure that's considered upstate, but okay.
Here
It's central New York. It's I don't know what that area. Maybe Stephen Goldberg will tell us. What is Utica?
Mr. Chico says
what's
that's
Utica?
awesome, and you should have more subscribers. I know.
Mr. Chico, can you go out there and get more subs for us?
I know. I've sold over 1 million records. I have 24 albums. I just got an Icon Award. We know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to get the word out. So anyway, you guys can get the word out.
Yeah,
Tell people.
share.
We'll be here next Friday, Mr. Chico. You've got to come in.
That's right.
Piano bar starts I don't know where you are. Where are you? We're 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
I'm not going to be here at
No,
9
not
a.m.
9 a.m.
But we'll be here next week. It'll be Friday the 13th.
Ooh, maybe we have to do a spooky theme because it's Friday the 13th.
Perhaps.
Or we save it for Halloween. I'm not suspicious about the 13th.
We won't be here for Halloween.
We're not here Halloween?
No.
Where are we?
We're on tour.
Good. All right, let's go because we have only some certain amount of time. Time is a wasting here. This is thanks, Mr. Chico, because you just got one more van. I know, Vicky. Isn't the Feathers theme beautiful? It is. It is. I love it.
Steven said that Utica's in Mohawk Valley. Okay.
He always has the information.
I know he has the answer, especially it's about New York State. He lives there. He knows.
All right, this is a card, and you can see it's like a white card, which that means that there's chords on here, and it's not from 1987. Only the yellow cards are from 1987 from the piano
Yellow
bar.
card, you've been fined.
Big white
Yellow
card, the bigger size.
Foul.
That's going to be the last 5 years. This is 3 coins in the fountain.
So, Robin, Sharon and Karen both tell everyone that they know how much they love Robin's music. And, it's funny because...
Who says that?
Both Sharon and Karen.
Thank you, Sharon and Karen.
It's funny that they do that because I tell everyone I know how much I love Robin Spielberg.
Oh,
so there's that,
stop
right?
It. Just stop. All right, this has been a super fun live stream for us to do. I loved putting the set list together of the things that we keep. These last 2 songs are things that we absolutely should be keeping and hoarding and collecting throughout our lifetimes and beyond. The first one is Dreams, and the second one is Hope. So I'm going to play for you now, back to back. Dream, dream, dream. Dream, dream, dream. And the Song of Hope, also known as Haktikva.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We had a really great time sharing
Thank you.
the things we keep or hoard. We'll see you next Friday night, September 13th, Friday the 13th.
Have a great week, everyone.
Have a great week.
Take good care of yourselves. Be kind to one another and be safe. We'll see you soon.
Okay, Sasha, it's your turn. Say goodnight.